Hello guys, welcome back to English with Nony. In today's lesson, I am going to share with you 20 expressions you use, but you didn't know that they were wrong. There are some expressions you use or some sentences you make in English language that you didn't know that they were wrong. This video is going to open your eyes to some of them so that you can avoid them and speak more confidently. This lesson will improve your speaking and spelling skills. It will also improve and increase as well your vocabulary bank. Number one, of recent. Of recent is a phrase most times we hear people say it, but it's ungrammatical. Of does not collocate with recent. Simply, you can say recently. For instance, if you say we met of recent, that's not correct. The best thing to say is we met recently. We met recently. This virgin is not an English word of which you cannot see it in the dictionary. The right word there is deflowered. For instance, in a sentence like the child or the girl was this virgin by her father. That is not correct English. The right thing to say is she was deflowered by her father. She was deflowered by her father. The next is instrumentally. It is not right to say, I will pay you instrumentally. The right thing to say there is, I will pay you in installments. I will pay you in installments. The next is in a good condition. In a good condition. Now, this phrase is incorrect here because of the article a. Therefore, a should be discarded in order to have a correct sentence. That is to say, instead of you to say in a good condition, you say in good condition. For example, my printer is not in a good condition is not correct. The right thing to say or the correct thing to say is my printer is not in good condition. My printer is not in good condition. The A should be discarded. All right. Another one is Philip is an eunuch. Philip is an eunuch. Now, what is wrong with this sentence? An indefinite article "an" has been used wrongly here. Now, in English language, the article "an" precedes words that start with vowel sounds. For example, an egg, an apple. While "a" precedes words that start with the consonant sound. For instance, a book. Okay, now, you might ask yourself, eunuch starts with E. Yes, I agree with you. In the letter, it starts with E, but in the sound, it starts with E, which is a consonant sound. So because of that, you are not going to say an eunuch. Rather, you will say a eunuch because of the sound E. Okay, now, there are some other words like that. Example, you have university, which starts with U. In the pronunciation, we have Y. Also, uniform, unicorn, universal, Europe sound. So the right article to use before them is a. That is, the right thing to say, Philip is a eunuch. All right. A similar one too is in the next one, which is Oluwale is a heir to the throne. Now, this sentence is not correct because the H in the air is silent. So because it is silent, the the sound there, air, is now what is remaining. The H is off. So if you must add something to it, the article there must not be A, because the consonant sound is gone. What you have there is a vowel sound. So what we're going to have there is Oluwale is an heir to the throne. Now the same thing happens in R. You can say an R, or he is an honest man. An honest man. The same thing happens there because the H there, or the H in those words, are silent. Okay. All right, the next we have here is off record. Now the right thing to say is off the record. Off the record, which means something that should not be published or officially noted. For instance, the case should be off record. That is not correct. The right thing to say is the case should be off the record. Okay, the next one is on seat. On seat is grammatically incorrect. For example, the manager is not on seat. It's not good English. It is better to say the manager stepped out, or the manager is not in the office. Right. Another is gossiper. I remember when we were growing up, one of the days my grandma visited, we were actually talking about her. So when she was coming, we pretended as nothing was happening, only to us that she heard what we were saying about her. So when she came into our rooms, we now pretended like, hey, grandma, grandma. You say, hey, keep quiet there. Gossipers. Gossipers. All right. You don't call someone a gossiper. You call the person a gossip. A gossip is someone that talks about people's private lives. Right. Now, for instance, if you say, I dislike Lucy because she is a gossiper. No. The right thing to say is, I dislike Lucy because she is a gossip. Gossip can also be a verb. That is to talk about someone else's private business or private life. Okay. Then another is deep freezer. The phrase deep freezer is incorrect. It's better to say deep freeze or freezer. For instance, my husband bought a new deep freezer. That is not correct. The right thing to say is my husband bought a new deep freeze, or my husband bought a new freezer. Right. Then the other one is complimentary card. Can I have your complimentary card? No. The right thing to say is, can I have your business card, or can I have your calling card? Calling card is more of American. Right. Then another one is book launching. Book launching. For instance, in a sentence like, he was not invited for the book launching. Now, book launching there is incorrect. The right thing is, he was not invited for the book launch. The book launch. So it is not book launching, rather book launch. All right. Another one is running nails. Running nails is on English. We say runny nails. Runny nails. For instance, my baby has running nails. The right thing to say is, my baby has runny nails. Another very common one is, there is no light. There is no light. Do you have light? Is there light? There is no light. That is very common. I know you were guilty of it. Is it not? Is it not? Are you not? Are you not guilty? Have you not said there is no light? There is light and all that. Right. So the right thing to say is, there is a power failure, or you say there is a power cut. There is a power failure, or there is a power cut. All right. Another one is Go slow. Go slow. Let's look at this sentence. Couples got home late because of go slow on their way. Now, go slow here has been wrongly used because go slow means a deliberate slow working as a protest during the industrial dispute. Now, when you now use it in place of traffic jam, is incorrect grammatically. So the right thing to say is the couple got home late because of a traffic jam on the way. Because of a traffic jam on the way. All right. Another one that is wrongly used is wake keeping or wake keep. If you say wake keeping, is incorrect. If you say wake keep, is incorrect. The right thing to say is wake. All right. Let's look at these sentences. If you say there is a wake keeping or there is a wake keep in Okon's house, it is not correct. The correct expression is there is a wake in Okon's house. All right. Another one is the wrong use of second. For example, James attended the conference with his second. James attended the conference with his second. Now, the use of second here is wrong. It's better to say James attended the conference with his colleague or his partner. Second here is incorrect. Guys, another wrong expression is my wife took in last month. My wife took in last month. Now, took in is a past tense of take in. Now, take in means to deceive someone or to take in someone into your house or to absorb something. Now, in this sentence, the right thing to say is my wife conceived last month. My wife conceived last month. Another one is round up. Let's look at this sentence. I will round up in few minutes. I will round up in few minutes. Now, what is wrong with this sentence? The sentence is not correct because of round up. The right expression is round of, round off, round off. For instance, you say, I will round off in few minutes. I will round off in few minutes. You can round up numbers or you round them down. But when you want to complete something, finish it or conclude it, it will be round off. All right. Lastly is I love your shoe. I love your shoe. Now, this expression is not correct. The right thing to say is I love your shoes. I love your shoes. Shoes here should come in the plural form. I love your shoes. That is it for today's lesson. I hope you learned something and you enjoyed it. All right. So we've looked at 20 expressions that you didn't know before that they were wrong, but now your eyes are open. All right. So remember, the essence of this lesson is for you to learn and practice. So those ones that you were using before, now you know that they are wrong. Please do not use them again. I also want you in the comments to write in the incorrect expressions you know that are not included in this lesson. Drop it in the comments. Please share and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I shall come your way in the next video. You can also connect with me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.